Welcome back to my channel, the place for founders, entrepreneurs, consultants, freelancers, course creators, and anyone really who wants to focus on increasing their conversions. If you want to drive more leads, sales, and revenue for your business, you're in the right place. Today, we are focusing on lead magnets. Maybe you've heard the term before, maybe you have some set up, fantastic. That is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. What is a lead magnet? Why do you need it? And the most important thing, how can you create a lead magnet that actually works, people actually want and convert to? So let's get started. So what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is a free piece of content that you give away to your prospects. And the idea is that people come to your website or to a landing page, they see it somewhere, it seems super valuable to them, super relevant to what they're looking for, and they download it. To download it or receive it, they're gonna have to sign up to your email list. So they give away their email to you. And it is a great exchange. They're giving their email, they're getting a valuable piece of content. And in that way, you get to grow your email list and start emailing them and create a lead nurture sequence and all that good stuff so that you can eventually start selling to them or make relevant offers to them and turn them into your clients or customers. Let me walk you through one of the most high converting lead magnets that I have in my business. So in 2020, we actually got 4,000 new subscribers just through this lead magnet. But in my opinion, what makes it the most successful lead magnet is the amount of feedback that I'm getting about it. Almost every person has reached out in some way, whether if it's in a tweet, an email, a LinkedIn message, a comment on our website, or even on YouTube saying, wow, this is so valuable. It's helped me so much. Some people have said they printed it out. They have it out there to use whenever they need. So for me, that is the biggest way to show that it is successful. So let me walk you through the exact way it's set up for us, what it is, how it works, and then I'll show you exactly how to do the same for yourself. Our lead magnet is essentially a complete list of psychological triggers that affect people's decisions. So it's a list of 30 to 40 different cognitive biases, psychological triggers that affect how people make decisions to buy or to convert, to sign up for a free trial, to sign up for an email list. And what it is actually is a list of those cognitive biases, what they mean, and how you can use them in your own marketing initiatives, including all sorts of examples. So that is what you would be signing up for. And over here, as you can see, we have my website. And if you were to perform certain steps on the website, so you would visit certain pages, or you would be a returning visitor, or you were about to exit the page, then you would get this pop-up and it would say, grab the cheat sheet I use with my own clients. Upgrade every landing page, sales page, or marketing campaign you launch with my complete list of psychological triggers and how to use them. So people put in their information, click send me the guide, and arrive onto a thank you page. And once they do that, they also get an email delivering the lead magnet. And this is the email that they receive. So even if people get the psychological triggers on the thank you page, I also send them an email saying, here's what you asked for. It's delivered to your inbox, and here's what you can expect, and here's how to download it. So you sign up on the website, and then you get it into your inbox. Now, I've got to say, guys, I also tried doing some paid traffic to this on Facebook. It worked well, but in all honesty, the organic stuff is what worked best for us. Now, I want to teach you how to create a great lead magnet. And to do that, I first want to talk about 3 big mistakes people make with their lead magnets that you need to avoid before you start creating your own. So mistake number 1 is that you make the lead magnet about your business. And what I mean by that is that you create some sort of, this is how to use our platform, or this is 10 reasons why you should hire us, or here's how you can contact us. That's not what people are looking for. That is not a lead magnet. I have seen so many people create this type of thing. That's not what we're talking about here. So that would be a mistake that you want to avoid. When you are thinking about creating a lead magnet, don't think about some piece of content that's going to sell you. Think about what is the most valuable thing you can provide to people. And I'll walk you through how to do that. But the number one thing you should know is that it is not an explanation of about your company or your solution or how to use your product or why they should hire you. That's not what we're going for here. Mistake number 2 that I see happen too often is that you actually make it mandatory to sign up in order to see content. And what I mean by that is that many websites have a pop-up on their website so that when you land on it, unless you actually sign up, you can't get access to any of the content on the website. If this sounds crazy to you, great, you're in a good spot. If not, avoid this at all costs. So many brands do this for some reason. Now, sometimes it's just a technical issue, which means that they have like an entry pop up and then people don't understand that they can access the content, or it's an actual bug. People are trying to exit, but there's no way to exit the pop-up, and then they just leave your website. So whatever it is, do not make it mandatory for people to sign up in order to see the website, read your content. Don't make your blog gating everything, or not allowing people to read your content. All the free content isn't a good approach. Lastly, we have the more shady angle, which I want to say it's a mistake because I'm hoping that companies don't do this on purpose, but I do know that some do, is when you promise one thing and you deliver another. So a while ago, there was a business that did this. They had a lead magnet that would say, do you want more traffic? Put in the website, your link to the website, and we'll tell you your score and what you need to do to make it better. And you would put in the link to your website, and then the final page would say, your website is in a terrible state. Leave all your details here and we'll get back to you with a suggestion of how to fix it. That is pure spam. Like, that is not acceptable in any way. If you are going to say, hey, I'm going to help you, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with your website, or I'm going to tell you what's wrong with something, or I'm going to help you figure something out, that's what you should be delivering, and not somehow turn it into a shady lead gen machine. Maybe some growth hackers would say, hey, this is a great way to do it. It's not a great way. It's shady. It's crap, to be honest, and don't do it. So those are the mistakes you want to avoid. Now let's talk about the step-by-step process that you need to take in order to create a good, high converting lead magnet for your business. Step number 1 is identifying one pain that your prospect has that you can solve for them. Now, sometimes this may feel a little scary because you don't want to offer everything for free. You don't want to give away your entire consulting business or your coaching business or all your secrets so that people will then not hire you or buy the product from you. So I'm not talking about solving the big problem. I'm not talking about like, hey, I have a business that sells X who is solving that, and that's what you're going to give away for free. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about identifying one specific problem that your prospect has that you could solve. So for example, let's say that you are a designer. Maybe you could create templates for social media posts. Now, you're trying to get people as a designer to book you to do their website, to maybe design their emails or landing pages. And the social media part is a small part that people are trying to figure out. Now, the idea here is that you want to show your audience that you can help them, that you understand their problems, you understand the stuff that they're struggling with, and you can offer them help. Another example is, let's say you are a veterinarian and you want to get people to come with their animal to your clinic. One of your lead magnets could be to teach people how to clean their dog's teeth at home. Here's another example. Let's say you're a real estate agent and you want to get people to use you to find houses and buy houses. You could create a lead magnet for how to put your house up to sale, how to create a beautiful, high converting listing. So what are the key pieces of information that you need to include in your listing in order to sell your house? You're not giving everything away. You're solving a little problem, a tiny problem that people have that will essentially position you as a thought leader, an authority, as someone who knows what they're talking about, someone they can trust. And the whole idea with lead magnets is that once you show people that you can solve a small problem for them and you position yourself as the authority in this industry, in this solution that you're providing, then they're far more likely to then be interested in whatever it is that you're offering. So I invite you to think about various different problems that your prospects are dealing with right now, not the big issue, small different things that may be causing them stress that you could solve. And the idea at the end of the day is to provide something valuable that they will say, wow, this is super helpful and it's exactly what I was looking for and it really reduces stress or whatever for me. And hey, this person really knows their stuff. I should, make a mental note, or I should contact them, or I want to hear more about them and see how they can help me. So the whole goal here is to basically focus on providing value and solving a problem for them. Now, let's say you know what problem it is you want to solve. How do you create a lead magnet? So there's so many different types of lead magnets that you can create. You could create a complete guide. So essentially an A to Z guide for using something. So, how to brush your dog's teeth. Or you could create a checklist. So for example, you could create a checklist of, if you are struggling with this, here are the things that you need to check. Here are the things that you need to do. And literally a checklist where people can print out and say, yes, 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 no, 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 I've done this, or I haven't done this, or this is correct, or this is incorrect. Another option is creating a free training. This could be a webinar, a workshop, any type of video training that you offer for free. So let's say that you are a course creator and you're trying to get people to sign up and enroll in your course. One thing you could do is create a 10-minute video where you teach someone something very specific and you give them a preview of what it's like learning from you. You're teaching something, you're showing them how to do things step by step, and eventually they get to know you. So you're offering some free training. Other options include creating a template. So a template is something that you pre-make for them, and all they have to do is fill in the blanks. That is super helpful for people and actually really interesting to most people. We have many templates that we actually sell at Get Uplift that people love because they're email templates. You can actually start using them as soon as you purchase them. So giving away templates for free is also a great strategy. You could create worksheets that help people figure out different stuff. So if you are a health coach or a life coach and you want to get people to a position where they understand what they need to tackle, or if they even need to address something, you could create a worksheet where they answer questions about themselves, about their life, about how they go about things, about their routine, how they eat, and so on. And this worksheet will eventually lead them to an understanding of where they are, position themselves, understand what kind of help they need or not, or what kind of routine they need to take. So any type of worksheet that helps people fill in the blanks, answer questions, and then reach a conclusion is fantastic. And lastly, you could also create a quiz. You could get people to basically answer questions and find something out about themselves, or about their business, or about whatever it is that they're trying to get done. Quizzes are a great fun way and a cool lead magnet because they're really interactive and engaging for people. Now, there are many other types of lead magnets, but those are kind of my go-tos. You could also create a research document. So if you have a lot of research sitting somewhere, you've conducted your own in-house research, you could actually publish it and then get people to sign up to get it for free. Social Media Examiner does that, one of our clients. They every year run a huge survey on social media marketing, and then they allow you to sign up to download it, which is a phenomenal piece of research. So there's different types of lead magnets that you can create. The next step would be to actually create them. So there's a few really easy tools you could use. Number one is Google Docs. Go into a Google Doc, create a table, and just work on that. Simple and easy to use. Number two, you could use Canva. Canva actually has ready-made templates for worksheets, for workbooks, for templates, for guides, and all that good stuff. Or if you wanted to pay for a tool to create the lead magnet for you, you could use Visme. That's one that I've used before. So there's different ways you can go about it. I don't think that you need to worry about it too much. There are so many tools out there that can help you create it, but honestly, a simple Google Doc or a PDF is more than enough. The lead magnet that I was telling you about that we have with the cognitive biases is a Google Doc. Seriously, just that with a PDF, and it is immensely valuable for people. Okay, cool. So you have a lead magnet, super exciting. Now what do you do with it? So there's a couple of ways you can go about it. Number one is you can create a pop-up on your website, similar to what I was showing you before, an exit pop-up. People come to your website, they're about to leave, and they get offered your lead magnet. Another option is you can have an existing hover bar on your website. Whenever anyone enters, it's always there. People scroll, they go up, they go down on any page. It exists there and they can sign up. You could also create a dedicated landing page for your lead magnet. You could drive paid traffic to it. You could email people about it. You could tell people all over social media to go to this landing page to get this amazing, valuable piece of content that you're offering. And you can essentially use your entire network to just tell more and more people about it. So the idea is that it exists on your website. Maybe it also exists on a landing page, but you're constantly sending people to it. Now, the value of sending this lead magnet to people who are already on your list is also very high, because you're essentially reaching out to the people who are already on your list to establish an even deeper connection with them and say, hey, I've created this new piece of content. Come take it for free. All right, so today we spoke about lead magnets, how to essentially grow your email list by providing a highly valuable piece of content for your prospect. Again, the most important thing I want you to walk away with here is that if you can choose one specific problem that you can solve for your prospect, that's what will make this lead magnet highly valuable for your customers and your prospects. The idea is to focus on them. Like everything in marketing, it's never about you. It's always about solving a problem for your prospect. If you can help them achieve their goals, you're also going to achieve your own goals. So make sure to think about it in that way. Make a list of all the different problems that you can solve and create that lead magnet. Make sure that you are telling everyone about it, that it's everywhere on your website, that you are emailing people about it, that you have it on LinkedIn and all the social media platforms, and start driving those emails to your list. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and join us in our Facebook group, We Optimize, where I review landing pages and give you non-stop tips on landing pages, email marketing, website optimization, and so on. Thank you so much. Bye.